to remember that in this cradle of the Enlightenment, this place where people like Donald Robertson, who taught James Madison, who enshrined free speech in the Constitution, who created the very foundation of America with the idea of liberty, free speech and free expression, that these hundreds of years later, we're not going to allow the people in there to suffocate it and squash it out. Now my accent might be a bit different, but I stand shoulder to shoulder with everyone here. You have hundreds of thousands of supporters, and I'm going to keep it short, but just know that we're stronger together. Let's stand together and take back democracy together.
If you call the majority of the British public far right, it loses any sense of its meaning. If you call people that are genuinely concerned about their communities and about the ability to travel freely and about paying fines and having surveillance continually, if you call them all something, if you call them all conspiracists, you diminish the meaning.
Government that's funded by our industry largely is absolutely doing its most to destroy it.
The officials and the experts that take responsibility for planning our society and the politicians who are supposedly guiding them are guilty of this rule by no one.
Climate and air pollution, lobbying organisations, we find they're the same people, the same organisations, backed by the same billionaires.
A lockdown that ravaged the UK's hospitality sectors and gave our politicians unprecedented damaging powers that enabled them to change the way we work, travel, interact and live our lives.
With the Hate Crime Act, an act that means that you can be arrested for saying who knows what in your own home, I suspect the figures for this would be exactly the same in terms of how many people in the public think you should be arrested for saying something in your own home compared with how many politicians actually vote on this.
It's only stop till we say no. Otherwise they'll keep doing it and keep doing it. And make no mistake, even if your car is allowed to drive within the low emission zone, once it's in, they will absolutely move goalposts. I think there's no doubt about that whatsoever.
Interestingly or ironically, walking and cycling has actually reduced in the past.